Hello, good day everyone, Rogelio here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share to you a book about France ABCs, a book about the people and places of France. Written by Sharon Katz, illustrated by Stacey Previn. Bonjour, that's how people say hello in French. France is a country in Europe. More than 60 million people live there. France is known around the world for its food, fashion, art, and wine. Fast facts: France is the most visited country in the world. About 70 million tourists travel to France each year. A is for art. France is famous for its arts and artists. Some of the oldest paintings in the world are in the caves of Lascaux. Prehistoric people painted animals on the cave walls. Thousands of years later, masterful painters such as Pierre-Auguste Renoir, Claude Monet, Edgar Degas, and Paul Cézanne called France their home. B is for Bastille Day. Held on July 14th, Bastille Day is one of the most important holidays on the French calendar. It marks the anniversary of the French Revolution in 1789 to 1799, which brought an end to the French monarchy. Today, people celebrate Bastille Day with parades, picnics, bonfires, and fireworks. C is for cheese. French people eat more cheese than any other people in the world. Each person eats about 45 pounds or 20 kilograms of cheese per year. More than 400 different kinds of cheese are made in France. Cheese can be made from cow's milk, goat's milk, or sheep's milk. Fast fact: a French neighborhood cheese shop is called fromagerie, from the French word for cheese fromage. Each shop might sell more than 200 kinds of cheese. D is for de Gaulle. Charles de Gaulle was a French general during World War II, 1939 to 1945. While Germany controlled France, de Gaulle urged the French to fight for freedom. Finally, on June 6, 1944, D-Day, de Gaulle and his troops joined the Allied forces to free the country. After the war, de Gaulle became the Prime Minister and then President of France. Fast fact: the largest airport in Paris is the Paris-Roissy-Charles de Gaulle Airport. More than 2,000 passengers or 200,000 passengers pass through it each day. E is for Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower in Paris is one of the most famous monuments in the world. Designed by a French engineer named Gustave Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower opened for visitors during the 1889 World's Fair. With more than 1,600 steps, the Eiffel Tower stands 1,056 feet, 320 meters high, taller than most 80-story buildings. Fast fact: more than 200 million people have visited the Eiffel Tower. F is for flag. The French flag is blue, white, and red. Blue stands for fraternity, white stands for equality, and red stands for liberty. During the French Revolution, people fought for freedom and equal rights for everyone. The French have flown this flag since 1794. G is for Gironde. The salt marshes of Gironde are in the region of Brittany on France's west coast. Farmers today still harvest sea salt from the low, wet land and traditional way by hand. Because of the large number of egrets, purple herons, and other birds that live there, the salt marshes are nationally protected area. H is for Hugo. Victor Hugo was a famous 19th century French author. He wrote poetry, stories, and essays. His most famous novels are The Hunchback of the Notre Dame and The Les Miserables. I is for Impressionism. Impressionism is a style of painting. It became popular in France in the late 1800s. Impressionist painters used dabs of color to show their subjects. They tried to create moods rather than life-like images. Degas, Monet, and Renoir are famous Impressionist painters. J is for Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a French military leader in the 1400s. She was only 17 years old when she helped to chase English troops from a captured French town called Orléans. She made many battle plans for the French military. Fast fact: French people thought Joan was an angel, but people in England thought that she was a witch. When the English finally caught her, they burned her at stake. K is for kilogram. France, like many other countries around the world, uses the metric system of measurement. The French weigh things using kilograms. Fast fact: a kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. L is for lavender. Summer visitors to the Provence region in France will see many purple fields. These fields are filled with lavender, a plant with small purple flowers. Lavender blooms from late June to mid-October. Many people think it has a very relaxing smell. Lavender is often used in soaps and perfumes. M is for museum. France has nearly 1,200 museums. One of the most important is the Louvre in Paris. It holds more than 1 million paintings, sculptures, and other objects. Another famous art museum in Paris is the Musée d'Orsay. It was built in an old railway station. Fast fact: the Louvre is home to one of the most famous paintings in the world, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. N is for Napoleon. Napoleon was sent to military school at the age of 9. He became one of France's greatest leaders after the French Revolution. Fast fact: Napoleon had workers start building the Arc de Triomphe in Paris in 1806. The massive stone arch was meant to celebrate Napoleon's leadership and his army's bravery. O is for ocean. 3 large bodies of water border France. The English Channel borders France's northwest coast. The Bay of Biscay lies to the west, and the Mediterranean Sea lies to the south and surrounds the island of Corsica. All 3 bodies of water are parts of the Atlantic Ocean. Fast facts: France has many beautiful beaches. The most popular beaches, such as Saint-Tropez, are along its Mediterranean coast. P is for Paris. Paris is the capital of France. It is known for its cafes, fancy restaurants, museums, and architecture. The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, and the Notre Dame Cathedral are in Paris. The Seine River runs through the city, dividing it into the right bank and the left banks. Fast fact: Paris is often called the City of Lights. Q is for quoi. Quoi means what in French. More than 113 million people speak French fluently worldwide. French is spoken as a native language of 5 continents. Many French words have become a part of English, including blonde, cuisine, matinee, and petite. Fast fact: French is the 11th most common first languages in the world. R is for Riviera. The French Riviera is a coastal region of France. It borders the Mediterranean Sea. It has sunny beaches, mountains, museums, and unique food. The French Riviera is a favorite vacation spot both for the French and for people from many other countries. S is for style. France is the world's center for fashion and style. Many clothing designers work in France. Every January and July, models show off the newest fashion into 2 big shows in Paris. Very trendy and imaginative clothes are called haute couture. T is for Tour de France. The Tour de France is a famous bicycle race that winds through France. It follows a different route every year, but it always ends in Paris. The 3,700-mile, 5,922-kilometer race is biked in 21 to 24 stages, and it lasts through the month of July. The lead cyclist is always given a yellow jersey to wear. Fast fact: Lance Armstrong, an American cyclist, won the Tour de France every year between 1999 and 2005. U is for Union. France is a part of the European Union, or EU. The EU is a group of 25 European countries that work closely together and share resources. Many EU countries use the same unit of money called euro. V is for Versailles. Versailles was the home of King Louis XIV, who reigned from 1643 to 1715. It was built to be the largest and the grandest palace in Europe. The king used the 700-room palace to entertain other kings and royalty. Today, the palace is open for tours and cared for as national treasure. Fast fact: there are 200,000 trees and 50 fountains on the grounds of Versailles. Gardeners plant more than 200,000 flowers each year. W is for wine. Wine is the beverage made from the juice of grapes. Many people consider France to be the best wine-making country in the world. There are vineyards throughout the country. Every region has its own special wines. Fast facts: Burgundy, Bordeaux, and Champagne are all famous winemaking regions in France. X is for Ibex. The Alpine Ibex is a rare wild goat that lives high in the French Alps. Much of its habitat was lost years ago when people built ski resorts in the mountains. The French government has recently created national parks to protect the animals and give them a safe place to live. Y is for yacht. Yacht is a French word for yogurt. Yogurt and other dairy products are very popular ingredients in French desserts. Yogurt is made by adding friendly bacteria to milk. The bacteria change the milk into a thick, smooth, creamy treat. Fast fact: cheese, another milk product, is served as the dessert in French restaurants. H is for Zoe. Zoe is a popular French name for girls. Other favorite girls' names are Sophie, Aline, and Chantal. E, Jean-Claude, Henri, and Philippe are common names for French boys. Fast facts: two-part names like Jean-Claude, Pauline, Anne-Laure, or Marie-Elise are common in France. There you have it, boys and girls. France ABCs. I hope you have learned something new today. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share the video to your friends and families. Till next time, bye!